When Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, it was a broken, ugly mess. I mean, come on, is this the best that Game Freak can do? Wait a second, what's this?
Do you guys see this? I mean, look at the windmill, the winds, the waves. It's perfect. And you can go underwater? I think we've achieved peak. I mean, this looks incredible. Am I dreaming, or is this the best we've ever seen a Pokemon game look? I mean, compared to Gen 9, this is a night and day comparison. I went back and looked at the old Gen 9 trailer, and I'm surprised they were bold enough to show it. I mean, it looks so bad. Scarlet and Violet looks like a day one prototype for this game. And you know, I was never one to judge how a Pokemon game looked, but now that we've seen this, can we ever go back? I'm not gonna get into all the technical stuff like advanced shadows or the Switch 2's hardware, because that's not my strong suit. But it's not like Scarlet and Violet was held back by the Switch 1's capabilities, because clearly games can look good, you know, as we see in like Legends Arceus or Xenoblade or Breath of the Wild. But I think the reason Game Freak's actually trying now is because of the Switch 2's very existence. Game Freak needed to make a game that can rival other Switch 2 titles. And technically they did that with Pokopia, and it's like the highest rated Pokemon game of all time or whatever. For perspective, Donkey Kong Bonanza was going to be a Switch 1 and Switch 2 game. And because they decided to only make it Switch 2 exclusive, they were able to just go full in and make the game look and feel incredible. I've only played the demo, and I think it's one of the best like Nintendo games they've ever made. And that's just the demo. I don't even have the full game. But back to Pokemon. These Pokemon have real and decent animations. They aren't these soulless empty bodies we see in Scarlet and Violet. They actually have life to them. You know, I really liked how in Legends ZA, if you aimed your Pokeball at Trubbish, he would do a little dance for you. It adds to the game in such a way I don't really see in a lot of other Pokemon games. Now, there isn't much wrong with what the trailer shows us. The only negative thing I can think of is this one Pokeball throwing animation. It's very boring and bland. I think they need to polish it. Because in Legends ZA, you know, the Pokeballs had like contact. They would hit the Pokemon and then it would go up, and it was satisfying. It was smooth. I wish they just did that, stuck with that with the next game. But besides that, this could be the second Pokemon game in the past 5 years to be highly rated. Like, why is this the best water I've seen in like any game? I mean, it like actually like rushes like how an ocean would. Like it's so smooth, it's so good. The fire Pokemon, they have like this glow to them. The flying Pokemon, they're just flying around. Swimming Pokemon, they're just in the water chilling. It's so nice. Like it feels, it actually feels like a real game. And the starters, at first I didn't really like them. You know, I thought Pokemon sold the bag. I was like, ah, come on, man. But then over time, I gradually was like, okay, these aren't too shabby. They're pretty decent. I really hope that Gekwa doesn't get the Inteleon treatment, because we don't want another one of those. I also want the dog guy, the Pombon. I want him to stay on all fours. You know, like a dog would. I just want him to be like a really big dog. I really don't know what to expect with Brout. I mean, he's kind of like he's there. He's cool though. I think there's like a 30% chance I pick him. He's just kind of cool. Something else that's crazy to me is that people actually think this game looks bad. This guy on Threads says,
"The thing about Pokemon Winds and Waves is it can look better than Scarlet and Violet and still looks terrible. It seems they at least finished the game this time. It's gone from looking like an alpha PS2 game to an early PS3 title. However, much like Scarlet and Violet, it's devoid of any actual art direction. This game's scenery has this whole trying to seem realistic on a PS3 feel to it, whilst Pokemon continue to lack definition or outlines."
You do realize you don't have to play Pokemon. Go play something else. We're not gonna let this loser ruin our Pokemon game. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'll be here all day. Everyone, point and laugh at this loser. Sorry, I went on a rant there, but back to Winds and Waves stuff. I want to get into the things that I need to see in this game. First, shinies. I love that in Legends ZA and in Legends Arceus, it plays the little blink sound whenever you're running around, and it makes shiny hunting feel more exciting. Like, you could be just walking around in the city, and then all of a sudden, and now you have this rush of excitement to just be like, oh, I gotta find a shiny. I also like that in the Legends games, you can see the shinies in your boxes. Like, they just appear there. But in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, you have to check the summary to actually see if they're shiny. Also, they need to have a villain organization. They used to have villain organizations that wanted to take over and destroy the world. Now they're just school bullies, like in Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and what's the other one? Sun and Moon? I mean, come on. We need some sort of world-ending event. When it comes to gym battles, I wouldn't mind if they did a Pokemon League like they did in Galar. I think it was kind of cool that you could just battle against all the rivals you had and all the people you met along the way. I think it was a cool like ending to it. And then you beat the champion, that's cool. But if they do a normal Elite Four, I won't mind. I mean, that's Pokemon. Another thing would be multiplayer. I love that in Scarlet and Violet, you can just invite your friends into your world and y'all can just like run around and like beat the game. Like, that's so cool. Like, I really hope they do more of that and like make it like an actual like good feature. Oh, and music. Legends ZA had some of the best music in any of the Pokemon games. Like, it was so good. The soundtrack for Winds and Waves needs to be perfect. I mean, we've heard the trailer music, and the trailer music is really good. I just hope it has that same style, same theme. It's just gotta be so good, like so perfect. Oh, and customization. In Legends ZA, you could customize your entire character. Like, it was so nice. Like, cause in Scarlet and Violet, you're just stuck to your uniform and that's it. I really hope there's some sort of good customization in this game. It would be perfect. It would be really good. Oh, and obviously the Pokemon. They need to have an elite roster. I mean, I better be seeing Noivern and the rest of my team. They need to be there. And also the new Pokemon, we've only seen the starters. Let's hope the rest of them are pretty good. And the most important thing, we need voice acting. I recently played through the 3 Sony Spider-Man games, and the story and voice acting was so good. Like, it's probably one of my favorite games because of just the characters and the way that they do story and they do the voice acting. I really hope Pokemon can do something like that. It would be so good. Voice acting and a better story could bring Pokemon to its peak. Overall, I think this has the potential to be the best Pokemon game ever. But it's kind of a little bit of a dry season until then because this doesn't come out until 2027. And we don't know when. It could be early, it could be late. We have no idea. But hey, that's all for me. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.